What's up, guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. And today I'm doing my first what if, my first ever what if, and I'm trying to make it original. And this is going to be called What If Goku Was a Primal Saiyan? Okay, so this video starts off with a short little backstory. I'll try to make it as short as possible of the Primal Saiyan. So um 50,000 years ago, two Saiyans were born. They were brothers, but they were also different. There was a legendary Super Saiyan. He was born with a power unrivaled by any other Saiyan in his timeline, even in the previous generations. It has never been recorded in history. And beside him, his brother, the Primal Saiyan. He was on par with his brother, or even stronger. But they never found out because they never went out full against each other. They were brothers after all. They grew up together, they trained together. Their power was unimaginable. The Saiyan race, 50,000 years ago, were living in harmony. They were one of the few strongest races in history in the whole multiverse. The gods loved them because they were perfect beings. They were strong. They had chivalry among them, and they were honorable. A few years later, down the timeline, during the days of the legendary Super Saiyan and the Primal Super Saiyan, something unpredictable happened. During his transformation into a new form, the Primal Saiyan, who loved to fight like his race, was fighting his brother, breaking through new power. His limit was breaking, and something clicked inside him. Something unimaginable. A great evil desire for blood, bloodshed, for murder. He couldn't control it. He tried. His brother tried to stop him, but he fatally injured his brother. The sight of blood made him go berserk, and he couldn't stop himself. He transformed into the evil Saiyan. Wait, let me try to find it. No, wrong one. No. Yes, this was his new form. I know this looks like Goku Black if you look up close, but like, please bear with me. This is my first what if. So yeah, let me continue. The gods could sense his power. And side note, the gods have granted him and his brother the legendary Super Saiyan God Ki. With his new form, he was like a naturally born god. His strength was rivaling that of angels. He was a threat to the multiverse. The Grand Priest couldn't let Xeno-sama find out how he would wipe out the whole race. So he did what he could do best. He sealed them away. After their grand battle, the Saiyan ended up in this form. That was his base form after all. He was the Primal Saiyan. Not even 100 great apes could fight him because he was the Primal, the king of all Saiyans. After he was sealed, 30,000 years later, his brother died. Well, his brother died earlier than that, but like, the legend was passed down in the family of the Saiyans. 40,000 years later, it was only kept within the royal family, so they could be the only ones who knew about the primal power of the Saiyans. Years has passed, and now we arrive 50,000 years later, the time where Saiyans have lost their transformation. They have been conquered by the tyrant Frieza, and he was about to destroy their whole planet, their whole life force. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. There was one Saiyan, the brave Bardock, the father of a newborn son, Kakarot, and his own older son, Raditz. While I do not, okay guys, sorry about that, but I do not remember the Dragon Ball story perfectly, so I might mess up some places, so you guys could correct me if I'm wrong. And please give me some tips in the comments. I would really appreciate that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, I'm gonna continue. That was shameless. Anyway, the brave warrior had an accident, and within him awakened a power, not the primal. Oh my gosh, not the primal instinct or the. I'm so sorry. Not the primal Saiyan rage, but a power of force. He rushed home and went to see his family one more time. And he went to the king and warned him about the upcoming danger. But the king, being so foolish, and power hungry as he was, casted him out and refused to listen to his subordinate. As Frieza arrived, he was disgusting. He looked so ugly like a little midget. He was small, pink and white. His horns were pointing out of his head. He was in his pod, ready to ready to destroy the whole planet. Bardock and his squad. I do not remember their names. I did not do any research before this. I am so sorry. I'm gonna mess up Dragon Ball so bad, but please bear with me. Anyways, Bardock fought a great fight and awakened the legendary Super Saiyan. To the Saiyans, it was legendary, but it was nothing but a mere transformation. It was nothing compared to the legendary Super Saiyan. We flash back to 10 years before this all happened. A baby was born, the son of Paragus, who was one of the elite Saiyans of King Vegeta. His son was named Broly. He was born with a power level of 10,000. His power was so strong that King Vegeta, who knew of the legend of the great Primal Saiyan and his brother, the legendary Super Saiyan, he was afraid. He did not want to lose his position as the king. So he exiled Broly, and Paragus followed his son to planet Vampa. And we resume at the current location. As Bardock awakened his Super Saiyan transformation, it was not much, only a 50 times power boost. His body wasn't holding up. He was exhausted. His power was depleting really fast. Frieza was scared. He blasted a beam through his chest and it pierced through Bardock and blew up the planet. But luckily, Goku, or also known as Kakarot currently, was already sent off to a planet called Planet Earth because his power level was too low. His power level was only at 50. Man, I ain't gonna make my boy Goku 0 power level now. Power level 50. And he was sent to planet Earth. As the planet blew up, Bardock could only watch in tears knowing that his wife was on that planet. Even though his son was safe, he knew that his wife was long lost. Bardock fought to his last breath. Frieza was mad. And he decked... Man, I'm sounding like Goku to C23. Go check him out, by the way. But he decked Bardock in the face and he knocked him out. He tried to control... Man, he can't go. Man, I'm messing up, but leave me alone. He tried to make Bardock join him because he was the legendary Super Saiyan. But Bardock declined and tried to kill Frieza, but Frieza killed him in the end. Bardock's squad was eradicated. Frieza, thinking that he has killed all the Saiyans except for 3 Saiyans: Vegeta, the prince of all Saiyans, Nappa, his caretaker, and Raditz, the brother of Kakarot. We move on to planet Earth, where something that looked like a meteorite was coming to crash down in a forest. It was the Saiyan pod containing the baby Saiyan Kakarot. An old man was walking through the forest. His name was Grandpa Gohan, and he found the Saiyan pod with a baby inside it. The baby looked lost. Unlike other Saiyans, he was not angry or filled with rage, thirst for destruction. He was calm, like the previous Primal Saiyan. Something was wrong. His power was low, but he was strong at the same time. It was indescribable. But Grandpa Gohan still took him the same and brought him home. He adopted Goku and raised him as his son. Goku trained with Grandpa Gohan for 5 years. His growth rate was incredibly strong, that Kami could sense it from his lookout, and he thought that it was incredible. Such a being existed on planet Earth, and in only 5 years, the power level of 50 was risen over 2,000. That was incredible. The highest power level currently known on Earth was only 133, which was Master Roshi, the strongest human alive. Man, I don't know if that's accurate, but leave me alone, alright? And plot reasons. But while Goku was, let's say, 6 years old, his power level was at 2010. He couldn't raise it any higher because his grandpa was too frail, old, and weak to train with Goku. His power level, Gohan's power level, my bad, has risen to 210 after training with the Primal Saiyan for 5 years. Though Goku has not awakened his power, his aura, like the aura of the gods, has infused itself into the key of Gohan, that it has given him an immense power boost to 210. Now Gohan, though being old, frail, and weak, was the strongest fighter besides Goku. The following night, as Goku and Grandpa Gohan were outside, for the past 5 years, he has been suppressing an urge that has been getting deep within him whenever he looked at the full bright moon. But this night, he wasn't successful. He transformed into a primal ape, not a great ape. A great ape is insignificant in front of this great majestical creature. Goku, when he transformed, he did not stay as a child nor an ape. He turned into something different. Guys, I know that to get Super Saiyan 4, you need, like, Great Ape plus Super Saiyan and then transform into Super Saiyan 4. But for plot reason, he's the aka Primal Saiyan. Different. As Goku transformed, he transformed into this picture on screen right now. Let me see if I find anything better. No. Okay, sorry about that. Oh my gosh. I received a call and it ended the recording, but I'll continue. So Goku's power was at a cap of 24,210,000. I just did the calculation. Grandpa Gohan was surprised. This power was so dominating that he fell to his weak, frail, old knees. Kami could sense it from the lookout, and his radar was just, but I know he don't have a radar, but imagine his spidey sense was off the roof. Kami flew to the Great Saiyan and to witness this transformation of the Primal Super Saiyan 4. Dang, that I should have made that 24,000 times. That's too broken for the beginning. But Goku could not control his form and he fell out of it. I'm not gonna kill Grandpa Gohan. Like, this dude is cool, my guy. He took a baby out of the forest and raised him as his own. Like, nah, I ain't killing him. And Goku lost control of the form and it went away. Kami was their surprise. Kami's power level was at, let's say, Kami's power level. If this dude could, well, he couldn't kill King Piccolo because that was his clone. But let's say Kami's power level is 6,000. Yeah, Kami's power level is 6,000 because he can't beat Vegeta. I think. I don't know. Like, leave me alone, people. Anyway, Kami's okay, this cut off again. I don't know why, but okay. So when Goku got out of his transformation, he gained a power boost of 450. So now he's at a power level of 2,500. And Goku was asked by Kami to go train with him in the lookout. And one of the traits of the thing of Primal Saiyan is anti-aging effect. After you reach your prime, like your body has a prime state and like a weak state, stuff like that. So after you reach your prime, I think Goku's prime was 22 or 20, well, within his 20s, like I'll make it 22. So after Goku reaches 22, he will no longer like grow old, I guess, like an immortality kind of thing, but it's like he still gets the age, but he still looks the same. So, and his body doesn't like get the aging effect, kind of. Basically immortal. So, yeah. So Kami went to the lookout to train Goku. Um, Grandpa Gohan died 2 years later, unfortunately, and his power level was at 573. Yeah, 573. I'm making this off my head right now, so I might repeat some stuff. I gotta write a script for the next part. If I get one like, bro, just nice, because I'm gonna like it myself. If I get 2 likes, I'll make a next part. Okay, so after 2 years, Grandpa Gohan died, and Goku was filled with rage because he couldn't die, but his grandpa died. His father figure died. From 2,500, he gained a boost to 3,752. 3,752 was his new power level. Kami was surprised for Goku to gain that much of a boost just because of the death of his grandpa or his so-called father in this life, because of his well, because of his rage. Saiyans, when like rage equals like billion times power boost. So Goku's power is like 3,752. And Kami trained him for the next, let's say, for the next, okay, so Goku would be 8 years old right now. So he trained Goku for the next 7 years. So as he trained Goku for the next 7 years, all the events in Dragon Ball went the same. The Pilaf Gang, the Red Ribbon Army, King Piccolo, yeah, everybody went the same. Yamcha, Lord Pilaf, or Oolong, yeah, Oolong, everything went the same. So, but Goku's power level is unimaginable at a capping 30,000. Yeah, he was trained for 7 years. So his power level is currently at 30,000. It's capped. So he has to break his limits to transform. And side note, Goku will still have all the Super Saiyan transformations and even extras, because what is the god of Saiyans literally? Now we cut to Broly, and on the night when Goku awakened his Primal Saiyan power, something clicked in Broly. It's it's like a connection to his other half, because remember, in the myth, the legendary and the Primal Saiyans were brothers. So Goku and Broly still have a connection, because let's say Paragus and Bardock, we'll just say they were brothers. So Goku and Broly are cousins, and Paragus came to an enlightenment, and he casted away revenge after finding out that planet Vegeta died. Was destroyed. So it let his revenge go away, and he told Broly about his little cousin and his uncle and aunt who died because of Frieza, and he trained Broly to kill none other than Frieza himself. I'm sounding like Goku C23. Never mind. Okay, so, and we cut back to Goku with a power level of 30,000. Now we cut back to the World Martial Arts tournaments. So Chi-Chi and Goku never promised to get married. Like, I never wanted that to happen. Like, Goku married Chi-Chi. Like, no, my guy. Like, she held them back a lot. And no, they do not get married. But Bulma, on the other hand, y'all can tell me if y'all want Bulma marry Goku, like, in the comments if you want. But I don't want to make this too long because I have to plan the other part. So we'll cut it off here at the World Martial Arts Tournament. Well, not the one where Krillin died, but like, I think that's where I met see. But man, like, yeah, oh my. um, um, yeah, okay. You guys will get what I'm trying to say. So please help me out. If someone could list the arcs in order, please, I would really appreciate that because I have to do research now. So I'll end this part here. Please drop a like, I guess. Thanks for the support. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Peace out.